Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here checking out PlayStation 4 games being remote played on a PlayStation Vita. Today we're going to take a look at Dust, an Elysian tale. Now, we're going to go have a look at the options real quick. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you right off the top what the controls are for the Vita. It does use all of these. However, thankfully, they're often quite nice about this. You don't need to use the R3 and L3 for anything, so these two are useless. And L2 and R2, which are the two touch controls up the top there, are stuff you actually touch to evade. Now, thankfully, I originally thought that this was going to be a bit of a problem, but thankfully, you can also use the right stick to evade. Also, one really nice little thing that a lot of... What the hell? I wonder whether it's going down by itself, but anyway. One nice little thing that a lot of people usually don't think about is the HUD scale. And you can have it as small as you damn well please, but also you can have it really, really damn big as well. So if you put it up like really big like this, it's like the game's being played on the Vita natively. It's that big. So anyway, let's go and play some Dust and Elysian Tale. Your basic attack button is square, your basic projectile button is circle, and your dust storm button is the triangle button. So, and also you've got to jump on X, but I like to think that's fairly obvious.
Do you hear something flapping?
What? That isn't you?
Hey, I don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got...
Whoops, broke my chain. So yeah, the game is a two-dimensional combat, is a two-dimensional, what's the word I'm looking for? Metroidvania, rogue platformer. I was going to say roguelike. Why was I going to say roguelike? But the game itself works really well on the Vita. It looks really pretty, and while the 30 FPS makes it a little bit harder to actually time attacks and time dodges, because the game does run at 60 FPS on the PS4, I think. Not entirely sure, I've only been playing this via remote play, but I imagine it does run at 60 on the PS4, because why the fuck not, right? But either way, this actually works really well. I'm quite terrible at seeing the prompts to dodge and all that. But at the same time, I really can't argue with how well this works. In fact, it makes me wish for this game native on Vita, because it just works so well that it feels like it could really do a nice job on here. In fact, I almost regret not playing this, because this combat system is amazing. It's very simple, but at the same time, it's extremely satisfying just to beat the crap out of everything in sight. It's so good. And I mean, I've been playing entirely with the Vita control scheme. So, I mean, I barely noticed this is a PS4 game at all. It's like one of the best examples of remote play. And unfortunately, they don't put that much effort into the remote play, mainly because of the, you know, lack of Vita prompts, the lack of any sort of prompting on how to play on the Vita. And it's a shame, because it works really damn well, and I'm surprised he didn't actually put a little bit more effort into it, because it works amazingly. Makes me almost wish for a Vita release of this, because seriously, this is goddamn good. It works so well. It doesn't need any sort of touchscreen shenanigans or anything like that. It just works. Takes a little bit to figure out that you can dodge with the right stick, but I mean, other than that, it works perfectly. And you can use sub-items, and I forgot what the R button does, but I imagine it's important eventually. But I mean, it's up there, and I can't imagine it being that big of a deal. Fell back down here again. God damn it. Ah, it's like the game just wants to fucking screw me out of getting that jump, isn't it? I'll just go to, like, the next checkpoint or something, or... In fact, how long have I been playing for? 5 minutes already? Jeez. Okay, let's just see how far I can actually get before falling over and dying or something. Whoop, there's a parry. Admittedly, it is kind of annoying trying to play this game at 30 FPS, mainly because they do require you to actually parry stuff at some point. But I mean, you get used to the timing after a while. It's just a little bit harder to do on the Vita because of the 30 FPS cap. But seriously, it's nowhere near a big deal. In fact, if anything, it just requires more skill, which can always be a positive. Out of the way. Ah, I broke the chain. Damn, that would have been a good experience bonus. Alright, so that was a quick look at Dust and Elysian Tale over remote play. It works really well, and if you're looking to play a game on remote play, this is definitely a good choice. That's all I've got to say about that, really. I fully recommend if you want a good game to play on remote play, pick this one up. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.